Y'all ain't gonna be happy to everybody gay. I'm talking about y'all ain't gonna be satisfied until everybody is gay. Now, let me say this because I don't want to seem hypocritical, but to a degree, if you would look at some of my actions in the past, you might say, well, damn, you used to be over there with those lesbians. You used to have them bras dyking. You used to be having a blast in the strip club with 2 and 3 women. You used to be flying, going here and there with your 2 women. And I did. And the reason why I was doing that is because I had submitted to my fleshly desires. I allowed my lower nature to control me. I had a sexual demon attachment to where the same way I'll say, hey man, I don't want to see no motherfucking boys kissing. I don't want to be in the room with two boys over here having sex. But I'll have that experience with 2 women. I don't want to be in the club with seeing two boys dancing, hunching on each other. But I like to look at the 2 women. I don't want to see 2 niggas kissing. But I'm gonna have this woman kiss this woman. And then have both these women kiss this one. All the shit that I was doing, I was being hypocritical to say, I ain't trying to see these boys do it. God, this is messed up. But the women, on the other hand, I'm not performing the act of being like that, but they are. But I'm guilty through association. I don't want to see that shit no more, and I know it's because I have spiritually matured. And I have mentally matured to an understanding that, wait a minute, not only do I know and can recognize a sexual demon attachment, but like I said, everybody ain't going for everything no more. People get online and people identify with their sexuality. You look at somebody's bio, you see a rainbow. I'm gay. I'm this. I'm looking for a woman. Man, that's your business. But to me, you just a woman. You could be a great, powerful woman, but if I see that your mind is directly connected to your sexual orientation, I see a disconnect. I'm looking at a scale that needs to be calibrated. You can't give the proper weights and balances because your scale isn't weighing properly. Men, even gay folks getting tired of gay folks, man. I be seeing you could be a flamed out individual, but in your own world, in your own box, not trying to gay the room up. Like, it's a time and a place for everything, and outside, in public, around children, that ain't the place for you to express yourself sexually. Do that shit behind closed doors. I don't want my daughter watching 2 women hunching and dancing on each other in music videos. I see Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, all these icons. First thing they got to get them to do once they get their level, you got to make a rap video and you got to be gay. We're going to push off the faggotry through our music, through our visuals, to us. Nothing godly about that. There's nothing godly about subjecting yourself to your sexual nature for the world to see. You might as well be a porn star. Some of y'all favorite rapper is a porn star now. sexuality has been put on Front Street on blast, while morality is swept under the rug. We ain't got no more morals no more to say, hey man, not in front of the kids. Hey man, turn the TV off. Hey man, turn that damn song off. We just ain't got no more. Everything gets for everybody. Everybody going. Well, I'm not going. I'll be the old grumpy unk that's saying, hey man, I don't want to see that shit. I've been there, done that. Got the t-shirt, the hat. Got it on camera. I don't want to participate in that type of shit no more because I understand how empty that shit left me spiritually. That's the way that I was spiritually bankrupt, by allowing my flesh to rule me. Oh man, you get a little bit of money, mix it in with some drugs, you can get anybody to do anything. Facts. Money and drugs will have people acting in ways that you couldn't even imagine. I know women that are straight women that say, man, I ain't with all that gay shit them hoes be on. It's women that be like, man, I don't want to see two women. I ain't into that, so I don't want to be in the room with it. Don't slap my ass when I'm dancing. Some people still have morals or still have a connection that's divine, and they want to keep it that way. Some of us lost our way and went down the path and found out, oh, wait a minute. That ain't where I want to be. Some of y'all, that may be y'all's life purpose, is to go down that path and get stuck. That way you become a tool, an enemy, a friend of evil ways, and you are drawing other people in. Because everybody got the will to be like, I ain't going over there with y'all. I ain't going in them Diddy parties. I ain't going in that room. Some of y'all just be like, I'm gonna just look off in there and see. Now you looking and staring off in the room. Next thing you know, I'm gonna just go in here and get a little close. That's how temptation works. Some of us have said enough is enough with that. I don't want to go down that path no more. And keep your gay shit over there, man. That's all I'm saying. If you gay, live your happy gay life, man. I know how to tune that shit out now. Everybody don't. But if you are displaying that, then you know you work for the enemy, man. You got that demon inside of you, man. You got to get it exercised out of you. Or else, I don't know what to tell you, man. That's between you and your creator. Again, some people were put here for the sole purpose for damnation. Hell fire. Not the literal fire, but your soul, man, is gonna always be empty. It's gonna always be lacking. I know women. I've been trying to date some women before that have been gay over a period of time. They be so lost. They be so off kilter because, for one, you might have had the role of playing the masculine part in your gay relationship. So now you trying to think like a man. You trying to take on all my roles that a man take on for another woman. You might have been the other woman that's used to a woman playing a man. So when a real man come around, it kind of throws you off balance because you used to a woman acting masculine. You don't know how a man's supposed to. So you all off balance, man. You don't even know how to date anymore, you know, because you've been around that shit so long. Because you've been indulging in so long. That's why you have to go be cleansed, man. You have to go through a baptism, a spiritual cleansing in order to be renewed, that's why it's so important to fast, so that some of these desires of the flesh don't control you. Everybody ain't strong enough to fight that off. And if you're not, then you'll pull other folks in. So all I'm saying is, man, I'm tired of all this shit on Front Street, man. You want to be gay, Be gay whenever you going up the doors closed, but stop identifying to the world you gay like that. All right, I'm out of here.